Okay, let's start. What's your full name, please?
My full name is MD Imon Khan. You can call me as Imon.
What do you do?
Okay, I have recently completed my bachelor from a very analytical subject, that is Department of International Relations, and now I am preparing for my IELTS exam because I have a plan to study to continue my higher study in abroad.
Describe about your flat or house.
Okay, I live in a cozy flat. It has two bedrooms and also the bedrooms have attached washroom. It has it has one living room, and also each bedroom has corridor. And in front of my flat, it is a beautiful scenery. I can enjoy the front scenery at the evening time or at the afternoon time. So I think I am very happy to live like this kind of a cozy flat.
What scenery can you see from the window of your room?
Okay, I have a little pond in front of my house, and each side of the pond there are several kinds of trees, and also birds nests are there. The birds come back to their nests at the afternoon time, and the sunset is also very fascinating for me. So the whole scenario melts my heart.
Do you like to watch the scenery from your window?
Yes, I like it too, but I prefer to enjoy the scenery from the corridor because it can be widely viewed from the corridor. But from my window, I think there is a shortage of viewing space than the corridor.
Do you want to live in a house with more beautiful window views like beside sea beach or some hillside?
I wish I could live there, but living in an area like inside a sea is not would be my country because there is no city where the living is which is living friendly as well as also for the job friendly environment. I think.
How do you feel when you can't see any beautiful view from your window?
I think this kind of scenario is breathtaking for me because I don't want to live like a rat in a hole. I think our modern um, urban system is our modern urban system is growing so rapidly, so that people have to live in like a rat hole type flats. They can't see any beautiful scenery. So I don't think I can live in with that kind of area.
Do you like reading by your window?
Of course, I like to read books so much, and beside the window I have a table, so I like to read my all the books beside my window specifically, because I think reading books need to be very atmospheric also. So the scenario and the atmosphere are also so much important. The wind um, coming from my window also amazes me and makes the makes it so much comfortable to read a book.
In what places do you think it is difficult to read?
I think um, it is so much difficult for a person to read a book in a noisy place because reading books need much of your concentration. So noise can harm our concentration very dramatically. So I think it is very difficult to read a book in a place where the city horns and also the noises around it.
Do you like to read by yourself or with a group of people?
Definitely, I like to read by myself because I think it is I can concentrate more when I read by myself. When my people are around me, I think I can give less concentration to the book I would like to read.
Thank you. Your part on session is over. This is your cue card. Describe a new development in your country or the area where you live, like shopping center, park, etc. A new development in your area. You have 1 minute for your preparation, and the time starts now. Now let's start.
Okay. There was a huge development in my country recently that is called Padma Bridge. That it sounds like a simple bridge, but for a country like Bangladesh, it was a huge achievement because this bridge was made by our own funding. We didn't got any help of the World Bank or the JICA anything. Our in country like Bangladesh, I think in every project there are huge loans that will be very that is very harmful for our economy also. Okay, the Padma Bridge is 6.8 kilometer long, and before the bridge was built, there was connection of ferry that was so dangerous, and also and also very much time consuming. I think the dangerous currents of the Padma river is known all over the world. There were many accidents in the Padma Padma ferry system, and also sometimes the patients from the southern parts of Bangladesh, they even couldn't reach to the hospital in our capital city. They died in the middle of the river. It was so much sad memory for us. The development took about 4 years, and also it took and on another year to be open for all the people. We as a nation we feel so much proud for the Padma
Thank you.
Bridge,
Your time is
and
up.
also it has.
Okay, let's talk about some follow-up questions. Is public transportation popular in country?
Yes, most of the people are not so rich in my country. So public transportation is the main system to transport the things or the people from one city to another city here.
Are people happy to have the transportation system that you have?
No, yeah, the public transportation system of Bangladesh is so much crowded and it is not so much regulated by the authority. People are not so happy. It needs to be so much developed by the authority. It needs to be censored also. People make complaints every day, but I think they love the public transportation also.
What can be done to improve the transportation service in your hometown?
Okay, I have mentioned already it needs to be more authorized or censored by the authority. The public transport system have many complaints from the general people. So the government should regulate it so much strictly. The system will be developed also if there is strict rule for the buses or the for the vehicles also.
What leisure facilities could be used by people of age groups?
I couldn't understand.
What leisure facilities could be used by people of age groups?
Okay. People of different age groups can have different kinds of leisure facilities. I think the younger people mostly prefer to hang out with their friends and also to uh, mm, play various kinds of sports in the fields. But the middle age group, the people of the middle age group, they prefer to stay in a cozy restaurant to see a cinema, to enjoy a concert, and the older people in Bangladesh more like to read a book of history and another kinds of non-fictional books. So every age group has different kind of choices to spend their leisure time.
How is the subway system in your country?
The subway in Bangladesh, I think there is no subway system. Recently, we have developed a metro system in our capital city, but there is no recent opportunity developed for the subway system to be built in the future.
What transportation do you use the most?
I have a motorcycle. I I use my bike most because it is so convenient, and also in the traffic jam, it is so useful to reach the another place so quickly.
Think your speaking session is over. Your speaking band is 6.5, and on pronunciation you need to correct that specifically. You said maybe specifically. It's specifically. Specifically. Uh it was so much memory. It was so much memory, or something else you said maybe in the Q session maybe. It was so much memory or memorable, or something you said. I actually forgot. Mm, I didn't catch it out.
আমি থ্যাড মেমোরি বলেছিলাম, ট্রাফিক শব্দটা মনে করতে পারছিলাম।
But sad memory.
মানে ট্রাজিক যে অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট ঘটে
Okay,
ঘরের
okay.
মাঝখানে
Tragic
যে
memory.
মানুষের এই ক্ষেত্রে।
That's okay. What can be done to improve the public transportation systems? So you just mentioned the authority system. The authority can do what? But you can also say something about the system, those who are handling this. You can say the government should take steps to hand over the system to others group. They can hire what they can hire the developing group from other developed countries. They can take some steps with the local power, I mean local council. And what can they do? They can change the system but are going now. That means the manpower, the what can be. There are many things I forgot. I knew many things. So mention mentions 2 to 3 points. Yeah, definitely government should change the authority system, or government should force the system, force the authority. But how? They can change the organizations, those who are leading this. They can hire the people from the developed country. There are many things, so you can mention them. There is no recent developed subway system like this. So, how is the subway system in your country? So, you don't have any subway system in your country yet. So, you can say like there is no recent developed subway system. Why there should be recent? There should be like in my country there is no subway system yet, so nothing about this. No need to add recent. You wanna say that recent, that means you had earlier but not recent. Recent shouldn't be there. You maybe got that point, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Very good. You don't have like the silly mistake. That's really appreciated. Very good.